Hi Taurus, it's CJ from CJ Soul Messages, here to do your weekly reading for March 7th to the 13th of 2022. I hope you're doing really great and that March is going quite smooth for you. I am doing this reading on March 3rd. So the energy I might be picking up on might be around you right now on this date. I am going to do a 3-card spread, but we are going to open up with an animal oracle and then a moonology, and then we'll dive into the actual tarot. That being said, let's get started. All right, Taurus, first week in March. Well, actually, I guess that's the second week, isn't it? March 7th to the 13th. Let's see what's going on. Hope everyone's doing okay out there with all this stuff that's going on in the world right now. Just putting out extra prayers that we can find some peace and come together. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much. What do we have? Dolphin. Wow. This is beautiful. Happiness. Oh, I like that, especially right now as I was just speaking. And it's dolphin, right? Indicating here, Taurus, really important to this next week. Really remember to have some fun. No matter what is going on in your life or in the world collectively, we have to take some time out to remind ourselves that there is still beauty and love and things that we can really actually just put our energy into, feel a little lighter, to just ease a little bit of the strain and the stress that we are all feeling and going through. So this is a beautiful, beautiful energy to have. Very grateful for that for you. All right, let's get a moonology. And we'll get deeper into this reading, but I just want to get the cards out first. So let's get a moonology. All right, let's see what else. What else? For Taurus, our beautiful, beautiful earth signs for this second week in March. Yeah, thank you. Surrender to the divine. Oh, wow. And you and your loved ones are safe. So if there's been, look, we're all probably feeling a little unease right now. So this is a beautiful message to come through that you and your loved ones are safe. This is full new moon in Cancer. Cancer is water sign, obviously, very protective, very loving, has the shell, hides in their crab shell, but also has pinchers to defend. So take that into consideration over this next week. Remember to laugh, remember to have some joy, take a time out from all the heaviness that's going on, surrender to the divine, whatever that is that you believe in, because ultimately, we can put a lot of energy into trying to raise a vibration and saying prayers and meditating on, us all coming together to heal a bit here. But ultimately, there's got to be other energy out there, the divine watching over us in somehow. So if things get tough over this next week in any realm of your life, Taurus, remember just, if you can, control what you can control, release the rest, and try to bring some joy and some happy times into your week. That will lighten things up for you. So let's now get into the tarot and see what's going on. All right. I've already pre-shuffled these cards and meditated on them. This one wants to come out. King of Swords. Okay. King of Swords. Being very clear. Perhaps being very innovative in something. Using your wisdom to navigate. Feel like one more shuffle for you. Taurus from March. Yeah, okay. Just bear with me until it feels right. There we go. The Devil. Okay. Knight of Wands. 3 of Cups. There we go. There's that fun. Okay. I'm going to dive deeper, but first of all, actually, I'm going to just do it right now. So we do have the King of Swords, the Devil, and the Knight of Wands. something that you're feeling. There's some kind of a bit of control going on. I don't feel it's necessarily you, Taurus, trying to control something, but with the Devil showing up, which is Capricorn's card, it feels that there's something that you're feeling like you don't have as much control over. This could be relationship as well. Let's see. Wow, Ten of Cups. The Fountain, wow. And the Three of Coins. Beautiful. And the Ace of Swords on the bottom. Knight of Coins. Okay, so let's start. So we have the King of Swords, and then we have the Devil, and then we have the Knight of Wands. Three really different kind of energies actually popping up here. We're going to start with the Devil, though. The Devil energy is that energy where you do feel stuck, where you do feel bound. It can refer to addictions. It can refer to even a negative mindset that you're being stuck in. And look, I can understand that we've all been so bombarded with the negativity of and the fear of things that are going on in this world that it could just be that. But it also can represent someone that is trying to control you and is not releasing you, not letting you make your own decisions. And in fact, that in itself is toxic, because no one has a right to control you or anything that you're doing in your life. It is your life, your right to do as you wish to. Now, but it is a heavy energy because it feels, it's that energy where you just feel like you can't break away from it. You can't break away from the person, the thing, the attitude, and you just feel kind of stuck. But then we have the King of Swords, which, swords is the air element, and the King of Swords, this is really holding your own in your mind, in your communication, in how you speak, how you actually communicate with others. And the King of Swords is very powerful because he does not allow the emotions to rule his world. He uses his logic, and in fact he has the sword of truth that he carries with him, and he will use that sword of truth to bring out the truth. And he can be very calculating, but very, very decisive, and would not tolerate the Devil. Just wouldn't. Even look at this. Even look at how he's looking at the Devil. It's like he's not making a move at all towards the Devil. He's looking at the Devil like, oh yeah, like too bad. I'm not falling for you. I'm powerful in my own self, right? And then we have the Knight of Wands, which is now a different energy. This is the passion. This is the creativity. This is the want and the movement of how we actually approach things in our life. And the Knight of Wands here is one that is basically doing what they want to do and enjoying what they want to do, following their endeavors, whatever that may be for you, Taurus, but not being stuck, not being rigid. Like, the King of Swords is quite rigid in his thinking, right? The Devil is very controlling in the energy, but then the Knight of Wands is like freedom. If you can even see at the very back, there's a horse dancing, frolicking in the background. So it is a much lighter energy. When we went to the bottom of the deck here, we do have the Three of Cups. Again, another reminder, Taurus, to have some fun. Cups is our emotions and it's our relationships. And the Three of Cups here is reminding you to take time out to have a little joy, to lighten the load, to put the problems of your own, or even however you're feeling existing right now in this world, to set them aside for a moment and go connect with just being happy. On the bottom of the deck here, on my fountain deck, we have the Ace of Swords. So this is nice because the Ace of Swords is saying that you can approach things from a new way of thinking, a new logical clearing. It's like if you've been struggling with feeling stuck and maybe depressed or sad or worried, you can shift it. And you shift it by changing how you think, right? And the way we can change how we think is by actually taking time out away from thinking and just doing joyful things. remembering to smile and appreciate the little things that bring some joy into our world. And that will then shift things and lighten the load. We do have on the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of coins, we have the fountain, and we have the 10 of cups. So this is more beautiful energy coming in. 3 of coins is collaboration. So you have 2 3s here. 3 of coins is working with others. You know, maybe going out and hanging out with your friends or people that matter to you a lot. And all of you saying, you know what, let's take a break from this heaviness. Let's go do something different. Let's help each other out, motivate each other. You know, even if it is, even getting exercise, going for a walk. Those things can change our endorphins massively, that can change our perception of how we're seeing life, especially if it is more of we're just feeling really overwhelmed and exhausted. The Fountain card, again, with the surrender to the divine, the Fountain card is one of the most powerful cards in this deck. It is the reminder that we are all one and we're all part of the consciousness, and that, we're never alone. We are never, ever alone, and that we do have guides around us. And when we are feeling down and dark and depressed or lonely or abandoned, scared, we have to try and remember that we are not alone and that we are being guided. And with the surrender to the divine is that reminder of, Taurus, you can control what you can control, but you cannot control everything here. But what you can control about yourself is just to remember the joys of your life. We then have the 10 of Cups, which is absolutely beautiful. If you are able to do this and release yourself from whatever this is, whoever I'm speaking to that may be feeling this, this is more of a general weekly. And it's interesting because I'm getting this vibe from the readings I'm doing for the weekly here. I'm not sure if it's because of what has happened over the last, week or so worldwide, but there is this energy coming through, really kind of reminding us to try not to get too overwhelmed with everything. And the 10 of Cups showing up is that reminder of, life can still feel great. Life can still feel emotionally balanced and good. Remember to cherish those that are around you. Remember to appreciate your own self. This is a beautiful energy to be in. So let's go a little deeper here, because I actually want to see a little bit more of what could be happening for you, Taurus, as we move into this next week. All right, let's see. Let's get a clarifier on the Devil. What is the Devil? Can you give me a little bit more information for Taurus for this last week in March? Why am I saying last week? Okay, I don't know. Take it as it may resonate. Thank you. Wow, the World. Okay, but the World came out in reverse. So, Taurus, it feels like there's someone, I'm going to put it this way. There may be someone that is around you that you're involved with in some way that is behaving more like the Devil. There's some tie that feels like it's hard to break. And they aren't wanting to let go of you. They're maybe not wanting to let go of the control over you. Because the World upright is a cycle being completed. It is last card in the deck. And it is about exactly that, a completion, coming to an end so that something new can begin. But in reverse, it is halted. It is being halted. It is not able to conclude. So let's continue. Let's see what else. Let's get a little bit more on the Devil and the World in reverse. Ooh, okay, that one just came out. Ooh, and I bent it. Oops. Okay, Justice. Justice has come out. That's Libra's card. So it may feel as if things are not coming to a conclusion. It may feel like you're stuck in some kind of binding contract, maybe. Career, relationship, etc. Something that feels like it's got its clutches in on you and they're not wanting it to close, but justice is going to be served here. And I do feel it is going to be in your favor. You're going to be able to break free from whatever this is that is holding you hostage, if I can say that, because you do have the King of Swords. And I do feel, along with Justice, because she has the Sword of Truth, so that's 2 swords of truth showing up here, that you are going to be able to cut through this binding, low energy restriction, and you're going to be able to bounce free and become the Knight of Wands again and actually feel freer, feel happy. I just am drawing again to her banging on the drums, and she's got beautiful torches lit up everywhere, and she look at the smile on her face. That's going to be where you'll be. I feel like once this gets cut out, once this is removed from your life, whatever this or whoever this is representing. We have the 7 of Pentacles on the bottom, which is indicating that you are taking stock of what is fair and what is unfair. And then we have the 6 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups is indicating it's with someone from your past. Perhaps you're tied to someone from your past and they are not wanting to let you go. They are trying to keep control of you. So, wow, interesting. But there's something is really shifting here. Also, I want to draw you to the right here. There's an owl at the very bottom, indicating you really need to use your wisdom, your higher knowing to navigate this devil energy. Let's get one more here. I'm going to actually go back to my Light Seers deck. I'm going to pull that out here just to keep it. Let's get one more on the Justice, World in Reverse, and the Devil, please, for Taurus, March 7th to the 13th, with what is about whatever this is about here. Can you give me an outcome? Wow. Temperance. Now we got Sagittarius. Okay, so you're going to... 5 of Swords on the bottom. So this is, whatever this is, it has been exhausting, Taurus. I'm actually feeling like my head is kind of hurting. Oh, and then we have the Star. So the Devil, World in Reverse, 5 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, Justice and Temperance. You're going to have to be patient here. Whatever this is here, whoever's caused this toxic kind of energy that is around you, that is keeping you stuck, I do feel it's someone that is from the past, or that is you met in the past and is still in your present, and they're trying to keep their hooks in on you, and they're not really wanting to release you, probably, which is keeping you from feeling very happy, for sure. You are going to be able to get free from this. You are. But it is going to take some patience, because we do have Temperance showing up, and that's Sagittarius card. So, and Temperance is all about that, staying centered, staying grounded, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the earth, so that there is a beautiful balance going on, and also remembering that you have to have patience, exercise patience, because it might take a little bit longer to disconnect from the Devil here. But we do have the Star underneath. That is Aquarius, and that is indicating here there's going to be a healing, there's going to be a release, and you are going to feel a hell of a lot better in your life once this is removed from your life. And I will say the 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands has shown up twice now. I just didn't pull it out last time. 7 of Wands is keeping yourself feeling like you got to be on the defense, like feeling like, oh my God, someone's coming for you, and so you're constantly feeling like you need to be on the defense, and that is an exhausting energy as well. So remember here for this next week, whatever this is relating to for you, whoever this is, because it is someone, feels like someone, just please remember you and your loved ones are safe, you are protected, do what you can, but surrender to whatever that is that you believe in, surrender into the divine, that they have your back here, with the 10 of Cups and the Fountain especially, and you are going to be free. You are going to be free and able to start again in a new direction, one that is going to make you a lot happier. Take time out this next week to just try and enjoy yourself, wherever you can, just to remind yourself that life can be a little lighter. And the Wheel of Fortune is showing up too, saying that once this is taken care of, things start to gain momentum again and start to go in a more positive direction for you. So I'm going to pull a, what am I being pulled to here? Pearls of Wisdom. Let's get a card from Pearls of Wisdom, and then I'll close this reading off for you. All right. Let's get one last card for our Tauruses. Thank you. New ideas. You have a new path to travel, which is accessed through lighter and more positive thoughts. Change the thought and see what happens. Affirmation is, I am positive. That's what I've been picking up on here, is whoever, whatever this is, which I feel it is someone. It could be a Capricorn, it could be a Sagittarius. I mean, look, it could be a Libra. It could be anyone, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be just the astrology signs that are showing up here. But try to change your vibration this next week. Keep it as light as you can. That will help this close out. That will make the Wheel of Fortune start to turn better and quicker for you, and justice will roll in. Bottom of the deck, it says relationships. So this is regarding a relationship. Absolutely. I mean, I know that sounds redundant because it doesn't matter who you're working with or who you are married to or in a relationship with family, whatever. It's all relationships, right? But I do feel like this is more of a love connection, or at least at one time it was a love connection. Could be family that's keeping you bound. But it says relationships. Surround yourself with others who have achieved what you desire. The future is positive. So now that's two cards that mention positive. That, you are positive and the future is positive. So trust in that this week as you begin working your way through it. And let me know if this makes sense to you. Let me know who the devil is if you would be so willing. I'd be very interested in knowing what this is. And again, it doesn't have to be someone. For a small percentage of you guys, this may just be something that is going on within you, that you know that you need to change and release so that you can be happy and be lighter in your energy. So you can have the 10 of Cups. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope it helps. I wish you a beautiful week full of blessings. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay light. All right, we'll see you next time.